Konrad-Adenauer Foundation and the Faculty of History at the University of Tirana have been working closely together for many years. In October 2025, they once again held their joint Autumn School, a forum for young historians exploring Albania's communist past. The focus was on the years of dictatorship, the Cold War, and the country's massive bunkerization, a time when isolation became political doctrine. More than 170,000 bunkers were built across Albania. Their remains still shape the landscape today, silent witnesses of an era that defined entire generations. Some of these concrete structures have found a new meaning. In Tirana, several have been transformed into museums, places of remembrance, but also of learning. The Autumn School aims to encourage open discussion of this history and to keep the interest in historical research alive. The opening of the Autumn School took place in the Adenauer Hall of the Faculty of History at the University of Tirana. More than 20 students enrolled in the summer school. During the Cold War and the period of Albania's total isolation, bunkers were built all across the country. The students gained a vivid impression of this era. The summer school took place in Vlora, with the highlight being a visit to the island of Sazan, which, during Enver Hoxha's dictatorship, was completely sealed off. It housed a military base and is entirely covered with bunkers and underground tunnels. The military bases of Pashaliman and Porto Palermo were also part of the students' program.
We're here at the Pashaliman military base in Vlora, together with the students, professor from the University of Tirana, and in the framework of an autumn school that we organize with the support of CAST Foundation in Tirana. And the topic of this autumn school is the Albania during the Cold War, militarization, bunkerization of the country, and at the end of the communist regime, the isolation of Albania.
35 years after the end of the communist dictatorship, Albania is increasingly becoming a popular tourist destination. On their way back from the island of Sazan, the participants of the Autumn School stopped at the Hakshi Ali Cave, one of the most beautiful natural sights along the Vlora coastline. This sea grotto is hidden in the cliffs of the Karaburun Peninsula and can only be reached by boat. Today, it attracts thousands of visitors every year, especially during the summer months.
As a history student, one of the main reasons why I wanted to participate in this autumn school was to see for myself the Sazan Island, and which is the highlight of many bunkers. It is a place of many bunkers, and also the naval army, which is rich with history, and it is really good to see up close and to witness for yourself the stories that my parents, for example, who grew up in communism. I myself was not a child of communism, but a post-communism, and it's really important for us to witness for ourselves the places which shaped our parents' past life, and our grandparents, which in their own ways they contributed to the prosperity of the communist state, Albania.
So it was my first trip in Sazan, in study trip in Sazan. I've heard about it, about its beauty, about the history of Ireland, but I didn't know too much about the army base, communist base in there. So I was curious to see, and I went with my colleagues, with my teachers that know the history better than me, and they show me the old buildings, communist buildings, the Bunkerization, the art there, and also the Italians that I didn't know that they were there.
Hello. My connection with this period is very strong because my grandfather, I grew up listening to stories from my grandfather, who was an engineer stationed there at the Pashaliman base. So this sparked a lot my interest in this period about Albanians' unique, and I have to emphasize, unique Cold War past. This school was a really excellent opportunity for me to deepen my understanding about how the fortification strategies shaped the daily lives of the people.
We hear a saying, whatever happened in the past stays in the past. That is not completely true. We need to learn the events of the past in order to not repeat the same mistakes. We need to search for the truth, and the truth is here and in all of the greater Albania. Thank you.